There are thousands of DOS games. Most of them are terrible. I play one selected at random with a 20-minute time limit and record it live. This is the result. Loom? You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects and magic spells. Beat the rush! Go out and buy Loom today!
Son of Signa, it is the dawn of your 17th year. The elders await you in the sanctuary.
I've never known them to weave such a bright messenger nymph. I wonder why the elders want to see me. I'd better get down to the village.
Well, here we are, in Loom. Press F9 to toggle text on screen. F9. Okay, and the music has gone, and we are left with a point-and-click adventure interface, and it's by Lucasarts. So automatically, that means it's good. So what we're going to do is I have a little FAQ, not an FAQ, walkthrough to the left of me, and I'm going to click on this leaf, and you'll see as I hover over it, it appears in the bottom right hand corner. Leaf. So I guess we'll click that.
The last leaf of autumn.
How devastating. There it goes. Guess we'll go down the hill. I said, I guess we'll go down the hill. Okay, I guess we had to click over there instead. Not much in terms of audio going on here. So we'll just wander our way down. I think I'm going the right direction here. Yes, that looks suspiciously like a place that we need to be. Okay, we are at the village. So we need to go to the Elder's tent now, which is apparently on the far left. So let's get hopelessly lost by going over here. That's the dock. That's clearly not the villager that we're looking for. We're looking for the Elder's tent. I guess it's this one, the closest. The camera's shifting. Doesn't make it easy, I guess. Right. We are in a tent. And there doesn't appear to be a lot here. Interesting. Oh, wait. There's a pile of columns. Let's just randomly wander down here. What could possibly go wrong? What about that tapestry? What is that?
There's the long tapestry. I don't remember it looking so old and frayed. The threads describe the creation of the world and the passing of the two shadows.
I see. Well, bit of background information, I guess. Never hurt anyone. What about this tapestry? So, unlike the usual point-and-click adventure games, you don't just click on something in order to interact with it. You click on it to bring it into focus, and then you click on that.
Here's more of the tapestry. The pattern shows the entire history of the weavers, back to the founding of the great guilds.
Sweet. I mean, not much information, but... What about this one? Hello.
The last section tells about the decline of the guilds. There's a third shadow gathering. That's strange. The end is completely torn off.
So I'm guessing that the end of this story is not something that people want to witness, or somebody doesn't want them to witness it. Hey, people!
There's Hetchel. And the elders don't look at all pleased with her.
You have heard the findings of this council, Dame Hetchel? Have you anything to say in your own defense?
My elders, my actions speak for themselves.
This reckless defiance is intolerable. Any secret you share with Signa's son might be turned against us.
His talent is awakening, and the power is very strong in him. We dare not desert him now.
Stubborn old fool! Who are you to decide such things?
Enough, Lachesis. Hetchel, I am grieved to see your many years of service end in such disgrace.
My destiny is yours to weave.
Hetchel, the fabric of your life has been woven by your own choices.
Gaze once more upon the great Loom, if you would know your ultimate destiny. For that destiny is now upon you.
A swan's egg. What does it mean?
Something is deeply wrong. That draft has never failed before.
What is that noise? Outside!
The guild is under attack.
Who dares to desecrate the great Loom of the Weavers?
This is the work of that demon boy. We should kill him while we still can.
Your name will be cursed forever, son of Signa, Loom child, bobbin thread.
My name? But I had nothing to do with this. Wait, where are you going? No explanations. No goodbyes. And once again, I'm left behind.
Yikes. So they've turned into birds and flew away or something? And in front of us is a titular loom. You get it? Because the game's called Loom, and that's a loom, right? So there's they left a staff, and there's the egg. So let's have a look at this staff.
It's heavier than it looks.
I have noticed that the animations aren't quite right. I don't know whether it's my end or whether it's just, you know, the age of the thing. But I have a feeling that all these sort of voices and so on were added after the fact, because Loom itself is like from 1990 or so. And they hadn't got the voiced adventure games quite yet at that point, Lucasarts. So, what do we do with this spell? Well, let's go speak to the Loom. CFGC.
Those are the same 4 threads spun by the elders.
I'm gonna get this wrong, aren't I?
Still echoing in the loom.
Is it C?
That thread's too high for me.
Oh. So he can't play that yet. Can you tell us that again? CFGC. Okay.
That thread's too high for me.
But he can't play it. So what about this egg? Hey, egg.
The egg, it's trying to open.
E C E D. There we are. Hey, I casted a spell. Hooray!
There's my boy.
What's happening? The whole village has flown away without us.
From the moment you came into this world, Bobbin, great and terrible things have been happening. The elders hoped that your birth was the cause of it.
Why would the elders want to get rid of me? I'm such an awful weaver that they never even let me study with the others.
They fear you, Bobbin. When the swan arrived, they were already trying to weave the same draft on you that they had worked on me. But the draft turned against them. It means only one thing, that the pattern is failing of its own accord.
No. Can't it be stopped?
Stop chaos? The only thing to do is embrace it and turn ourselves into creatures of shadow, or plan our escape.
Escape? To where?
I don't know. But if we are to survive, we must find out where that flock has flown and join them if we can. You've already found Atropos's distaff. Good. You won't be able to weave very much with it at first, but as you practice, its true power will be revealed to you. It's time to leave this island, Loom child. Your destiny lies beyond the sunset, across the sea.
Mother Hetchel, where are you going?
Goodbye, Bobbin. I must follow the swans.
Well, this is a fine mess. Everybody's gone and I still don't understand what's going on. Why did they keep calling me Loom Child? Nobody's ever let me anywhere near a loom.
Well now, that's an interesting development, I guess. Lots of exposition. And I did note with the audio, it feels like somebody's added all the reverb to a single take, and then because of the speed of the game, they've had to split it up. It's not that bad. I mean, you can't really hold it against a game of like from like 1990. You know, the audio is just spectacular. Do we head over? Let's head over here just to see. Anything over there? No. All right. Back the way we came then. What about through there? Nope. The Loom child is not interested in that hallway. The Loom child is not moving at any great speed either. This was something that was fixed in later Lucasarts games. Like when you clicked on something far away, it just sped up the walking speed of the character, just as a matter of convenience, you know? So you didn't have to sit and do this. Do 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 do. I'm walking away. Yes, that was Craig David. I don't know why. I mean, it's contextually relevant. I mean, your average point-and-click fan from the early 90s would have looked at this space and thought, well, nothing in here, and then wandered off. I mean, I certainly did. I thought I'd gone to the wrong tent, you know? Right, we are out of the tent. So we will take a brief look at our walkthrough so that I don't mess anything up and give a good accounting of myself. Let's head back, I guess. See ya. Let's go this way. It's difficult to actually tell which bit to trigger. There is a bit of roughness to the gameplay. Oh, some thorns.
Ouch.
Well done. You stabbed yourself on some thorns, a rabbit came out, and the bird went away with the rabbit. I mean, it's typical sort of point-and-click adventure game kind of logic. You'd see it all the time, like, there's an obstacle, you have to find the right combination of things to get away from the obstacle. There's a gravestone there we can interact with. Now there, see on that right, bottom right there, that's very old-looking graphics there.
Destiny shall draw the lightning down from heaven, roll its thunder far across the sea, to where I wait upon the shore of wonder, on the day the sky is opened and the tree is split asunder.
Well, that was very nice. In memory of Lady Signa Fredbear.
The day the sky is opened.
Sounds suitably prophetic. So, let's go this way, I guess. Doop 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 doop. I'm allowed to sing in this. It's a very musical game, you know. So there's various tree bowls. Hole.
There's an owl in there.
Did the owl hoot at me and that caused the sound, or? CD. Okay, we're getting somewhere. And as you can see from a distaff here, you have to learn.
Didn't know there were so many owls in these woods.
The place is crawling with owls. We can't get away from them. Okay.
All the holes are full now.
So I've completely forgotten that spell. So it's C, D, D, C. Right.
There's an owl in there.
There is. C, D, C. Ah, it's wrong.
I guess that isn't a draft.
You messed up. C, D, D, C. There we are. Beautiful.
I guess that draft doesn't apply to holes.
But I mean, it worked, right? Do I just...
It might help to point at something first.
Right. In order to cast magic, you have to, like, actually focus on something. Okay. Let's head back to the village. You know, it's eerily quiet without any background music. They'd fix this in later games. They'd have music constantly going on, but very quiet. Okay, so there's darkness here.
Maybe I should stand a bit closer.
Right. God, he's so needy. C, D. I've messed up the spell again.
I guess that isn't a draft.
That could get very annoying if you keep messing up spells. Huzzah! Yes, it worked. I mean, you'd hope it would work on account of me reading through a walkthrough, but yes, it worked. Okay. There's a spinning wheel here, as we can see. Shall we have a look-see? Oh yeah, you have to click on the bottom right. God, James, come on. D, E, D, C. So, there's some straw. D, E, D, C. Ta-da! We have transformed straw into gold. There is no limit to our powers now. Apparently, we have to do this in reverse. But could I remember? We don't have to remember. Let's click the wheel. So it's D, E, D, C. So that would mean C, D, E, D. Oh, I took too long.
I guess that isn't a draft.
It isn't a draft. So that's Loom. I didn't get very far in it, obviously, even with a walkthrough. It's a enchanting game. And I say that with a little reservation because it doesn't have the basic sort of tenets of the later Lucasarts games. I mean, even earlier, by this point they had Zach McCracken, didn't they, you know? So they just decided to go with this innovative interface. And it does have its downsides. You know, you have to click on things and then click on the bottom right. And you have to memorize spells, so you'll need a bit of paper beside you in order to do that. The voice acting is okay. I don't really care much for the protagonist's voice. He seems a bit smug. But other than that, yeah, it's more a... there's something fantastical about Loom. Something enchantingly otherworldly about it that just sort of calls to me. And despite my reservations over the musical sort of side of things, I have to say I did enjoy myself, even if it was more of a guided tour of the game than actually, you know, playing the game outright. So I'd give it a hearty recommendation for any point-and-click adventure fan to give this a little go and just see where Lucasarts came from. I know it's not their first point-and-click adventure game, but it sort of opened the door to, you know, the likes of Monkey Island and Fate of Atlantis and so on. And if you enjoy me playing DOS games with or without a walkthrough and commenting on them, feel free to take a look at the hundreds of other videos, plenty of point-and-click adventure games in there as well. And if you like what you see, hit the old subscribe button. Now, to try and turn this gold into straw.
I guess that isn't a draft.
Damn it!